Scales of the Duat. I stand upon the threshold where the living fade to dust. The final gatekeeper, fulfilling the sacred trust. I am Anubis, the jackal veiled in the deepest night, the guardian of the tomb, the keeper of the souls in the light. I walk the sands of Kemet, preparing the sacred rest, rapping the pharaonic kings, putting their final strength to the test. The embalmer of the ages, the master of the silent art. I know the history written deep within the mortal heart. I guide the newly departed through the darkness and the fear, to the hall of truth where the final reckoning is clear. You carry the weight of a lifetime, the deeds you tried to hide, but in this chamber of shadows there is nowhere left to ride. The moment is here now, the time for the final score, the balance of your being and nothing less, nothing more. I bring the scooters of the Duat where your heart is weighed against a feather. Anubis commands the judgment in the silent sacred weather. The heart must be lighter than man, the truth must stand the test. I preside over the final score, putting your weary soul to rest. I am the opener of the ways, the true guide through the fear, the righteous code authority that makes the final passage clear. I am the opener of the ways, the true guide through the fear, the righteous code authority that makes the final passage clear. The weighing of the soul, look at the scales now. The perfect silent simple truth, one side holds the feather, the other holds the deeds of your youth. I listen to the confession, the silent words you left unsaid, the burden of your actions, the living and the dead. If the heart is heavy with malice, the beast damn it waits to feast, devouring the unworthy, banishing the soul's release. But if the heart is balanced, honest, cleansed by final will, then I guide you to Osiris where the eternal water's still. My work is not a malice, my work is purely law, ensuring the balance holds without a single human flaw. They fear the end, but the process is preparation, swift and true, the preservation of the spirit for the life that starts anew. I hold the truth, the transition, the silence of the final hour, the keeper of the threshold, wielding sacred power. You cannot cheat the scales, you cannot bribe the score. The moment of the weighing dictates your evermore. Scooters of the Duat where your heart is weighed against the feather. Anubis commands the judgment in the silent sacred weather. The heart must be lighter than man, the truth must stand the test. I preside over the final score, putting your weary soul to rest. I am the opener of the ways, the true guide through the fear, the righteous code authority that makes the final passage clear. I am the opener of the ways, the true guide through the fear, the righteous code authority that makes the final passage clear. The scales are set. The verdict is absolute.